All right, really switching gears here, because I challenge you to find a more inspirational person than the woman we're about to introduce you to. She made aviation history, and she's ready for her next takeoff in a plane built just for her.
Yeah, you can see right there, Jessica Cox, the world's first armless pilot, is getting a new custom aircraft designed to be flown entirely with her feet.
Global News journalist Kyle Simchuk has more.
Jessica Cox has spent her life redefining what's possible in the air and on the ground.
The world's first armless airplane pilot, as well as the first black belt in the American Taekwondo Association to do so without the use of arms, and an advocate for disability, as well as a motivational speaker.
Born without arms, her roots are firmly planted in Arizona.
I'm a wildcat. I know I should say that very quietly over here in Phoenix, but I am born and raised here in Arizona.
Over time, Cox says what once made her self-conscious became her greatest strength.
But I realized that the fact that I do cause curiosity, some attention, is actually my greatest gift. And a gift that I can learn to be proud about, that I could be confident about, and also impart that on the next generation of children born without limb differences.
That confidence eventually carried her into the cockpit, even though she was terrified of flying.
The pilot asked me to take my shoe off and try to slip my toes around the yoke. He said, "You're flying the plane," and it just hit me like, wow, I need to become a pilot. And it just changed my life and what I thought was possible.
From that moment on, she eliminated "I can't" from her vocabulary. Cox has been flying entirely with her feet for the last 17 years, logging hundreds of hours. But her plane comes with limits.
The plane that I'm flying right now is called an Ercoupe. It's a 1946, very old technology. It cruises at about 85 miles per hour.
That's why she's now preparing for a major milestone, a brand new aircraft known as the Impossible Airplane. It'll be faster, roomier, and fully customized.
Literally be like a custom shoe that I slip my left foot into to control the yoke.
All of it tied to her nonprofit, Right Footed Foundation, and its mission.
Serves children without arms. And we also have the dressing hook. And the dressing hook is the single tool out there to help people without arms get dressed on their own.
Cox's new plane is expected to arrive this July. She plans to use it to reach more children without arms and to inspire others.
The possibility of just sharing my life and that message that disability doesn't mean inability is what my nonprofit is all about.
Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.
Look at her sign, all those things that she does with her feet.
Checking the oil, pulling the dipstick out, holding the engine compartment open, standing on the other foot.